I mean no disrespect when I say this, but we all know Jamaicans are not in the curry discussion, okay? Y'all can have oxtail, y'all can have jerk chicken. Y'all have the worst curry. Guyanese and Trini got the best curry. Only they can have this argument. I don't care what a Jamaican got to say about curry, because y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Don't get me wrong. Y'all can cook. But the curry discussion, y'all cannot have that. Come on.
Sound off in the comment section and let me know your thoughts on this. Who do you think are the best curry game in the Caribbean? Do you think it's Jamaica and Trinidad with curry chicken and curry goat, or do you think Guyana runs away with it with their goat curry and their chicken curry? Sound off in the comment section and let me know the best curry game in the region. So today I want to talk about two main stories. What I want to talk about is Donald Trump. So President Donald Trump is at it again. And trust me, like 2025, I think we're going to have like 4 years of non-stop everyday Donald Trump news. And this is the latest. Donald Trump talks about new visa to America, a gold card that, wait a minute, $5 million visa. Would you pay $5 million to get a visa, a special visa to enter America, special card, that automatic green card, $5 million? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And this is what Donald Trump had to say about that $5 million gold card. Let's take a look.
We're going to be doing something else that's going to be very, very good. We're going to be selling a gold card. You have a green card. This is a gold card. We're going to be putting a price on that card of about $5 million, and that's going to give you green card privileges plus. It's going to be a route to citizenship, and wealthy people will be coming into our country by buying this card. They'll be wealthy, and they'll be successful, and they'll be spending a lot of money and paying a lot of taxes and employing a lot of people. And we think it's going to be extremely successful. Never been done before or anything like this, but it's something that we're going to be putting out over the next, would you say 2 weeks, Howard? Do you want to say a couple of words about it?
Sure.
Mr. President, are there any requirements for that gold card? Do you have to invest a certain amount of money in this country in order to qualify for that gold card?
Yeah, exactly.
So
Here at Carib 21, I'm on a mission to showcase the vibrant culture and the breathtaking beauty of the Caribbean while showcasing our culture and what is trending. If you want to support me on this mission, please subscribe. And if you also want to support, you can hit the comment section and buy me a cup of coffee. In order to buy me a cup of coffee, you can follow these instructions. Just click more. You will see the link to buy me a cup of coffee. Click the link. You can purchase 1 or 2 cups of coffee, and you'll be helping me to fulfill this mission. Thank you. Okay, so that was it. President Donald Trump. And it is so obvious the type of people that Donald Trump want in America as immigrants to the United States of America. $5 million. Like, I believe if you can afford $5 million for a green card, a gold card, whatever color card it is, like, why would you go to the United States of America if you have $5 million to pay just to enter? Like, I don't know. But guys, maybe I'm wrong. Would you pay $5 million US for a gold card, a green card, whatever color card to get to America? Sound off in the comment section and let me know your thoughts on this. And next I want to talk about a Jamaican billionaire, Michael Leachin, being awarded in Canada, Lifetime Achievement Award in Canada. So Michael Leachin came to Canada in the 70s, a Jamaican native, came to Canada, went to university, and I would say he accomplished the Canadian dream, becoming one of Jamaica's first billionaire in Canada, and he's one of 2 successful Jamaican story in Canada, and he was honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award in recent times. So let's take a look at Michael Leachin, an interview that he did recently. Michael Leachin, billionaire, businessman, Jamaican businessman, Canadian businessman, and a multi-billionaire in Canada. Let's take a look.
Powerful. Michael Lee Chin is one of Canada's biggest success stories, finding great success in the financial industry, parlaying that into projects that were near and dear to the self-made billionaire, and leaving his mark in hundreds of millions in support for arts, health, and education.
And for that, he's being recognized this weekend, receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award at the RBC Black Diamond Ball. Michael Lee Chin, welcome to CP24 Breakfast. Congratulations on this latest honor. Good to see you. I live in Burlington, so your name is sort of etched on several buildings. Nice to see you. Let's talk about this, from very humble beginnings to where you've come here. When you look at this, receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award, you must be thinking about your life. What strikes you the most about your story and how you've accomplished what you have?
The first thing that comes to mind when you mention it, sorry. Good morning, Jennifer.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. So the first thing that comes to mind is, oh my gosh, Lifetime, I associate that with old people, okay? And I don't feel that way, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But it's actually, when you're actually going through the process of life, you don't feel that you are progressing. But when you look back in blocks of 5 years, 10 years, you say, I did accomplish something. So, we just have to keep going forward. In fact, I have a metaphor in my mind, rhino mode. In other words, you think of the characteristics of a rhinoceros. The first one is that the rhinoceros has thick skin. Secondly, the rhinoceros has its head down and it keeps moving forward. And thirdly, the rhinoceros head down, secondly, and keep moving forward, thirdly. So I keep telling myself every day, Mike, irrespective of what comes at you, rhino mode. So it's rhino mode every day that accumulates, and if you do the right things, then you develop a track record, and here we are.
Here we are, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And I love your rhino analysis or analogy, because that's basically what you did. And you say that a dream without strategy remains a wish and nothing more. You really talk about that precise execution. And so much of what you do in the finance industry is based on strategy, strategic thinking. At what point in your life did you say to yourself, okay, I'm doing civil engineering, but I want to shake things up. I want to, delve into entrepreneurship, make a difference in the world for the better. I know Warren Buffett was kind of your hero and your mentor, but when did you think that, hey, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it well?
Jennifer, it wasn't planned. It was by default that I got into the financial services business. I couldn't get a job in 1977 when I came back to Canada. I had three options. First option was to be a long-haul truck driver. The second option was to be a soap salesman. The third option was to be a salesperson for Investors Group, which at the time it was called Investor Syndicate. So when I got that job, because I was totally outside of my elements. And when you're totally outside of your elements, there are some advantages that you have. Number one, you bring a fresh set of eyes and ears because you're outside of your elements. Secondly, being an engineer, I'm a problem solver. And I connect dots. And fourthly, I had to align with people. And those four characteristics are four tools in my toolkit that I burnish every day. Number one, every day I try to have a fresh set of eyes and ears. So although I may be traversing the same route every day to work, I try to see something and hear something different every day. Secondly, I have to burnish off my second tool, which is problem-solving attitude. Because as we know, problems hit us every day. And if we don't have a fresh approach to problem-solving that we burnish every day, it beats us down. The third tool I burnish every day is I connect dots. And not obvious dots, but I try to connect disparate dots.
Yeah.
And lastly, I try to align with people. And as you know, people are difficult because of ego.
Yep.
So we just have to be mindful and sensitive, and you just don't know what people are going through. So you just have to show empathy. So those are the tools in my toolkit that being an immigrant, I'm conscious of. So now I got into the business, and I had to I had to sell. I knew no one with money, so I had to cold call. And when someone said, "Okay, Mike, I'll see you," I felt such a debt of gratitude, because being an immigrant, I don't feel any entitlement.
Yeah.
So when I got to their home, I would ask myself the question, "Mike, what's the highest value add you can give to this family here tonight?" And the answer kept coming back to me, "Mike, make them wealthy. Make them wealthy." That's the highest value add an advisor can give to the family he or she is advising. And that question really had me think about how wealth is created, and I wanted to distill it down into a formula, which I did. So now, then I thought to myself, Mike, hello?
Hi.
We're listening.
Hi, Mike.
Okay.
We're here.
Still here?
Yeah.
I thought to myself, as a young man, Mike, what does fulfillment mean to you? What does fulfillment mean to you? And I said, fulfillment really is a function of doing well by doing good.
True.
I saw you espousing all of that when I was working for you 25 years ago, many years ago, Michael. Before we let you go, I'm sorry we're short on time here, but we're also celebrating Patty Day today, Jamaican Patty Day today. So we've been asking people, how do you take your patties? How do you like them? We figured you'd be a perfect guy to ask that question to.
Well, I like my patties as eaten. I eat my patties preferably so out of a paper bag, a brown paper bag.
Yep.
They usually serve them in Jamaica in a brown paper bag. So I just eat the patties with from a brown paper bag. But when as opposed to using a knife and fork.
Of course.
You got to use your hands. Definitely.
Yeah, just your hands. Michael
Exactly.
Michael Lee Chin, hey, congratulations on all your success and, amazing work you're doing with your philanthropy. Such an honor to speak with you. Congratulations. Take care.
Blessings, Jennifer. Blessings, Nick.
Thank you so much, Michael. Pleasure as always. We'll talk soon. And in the meantime, quick break here.
Okay, so that was Michael Lee Chin, a recent interview that he did on CP24, a local Canadian station in Toronto. And as I said, Michael Lee Chin is one of the biggest success stories coming out of Jamaica in Canada. And he came to Canada years ago and became like this big multi-billionaire in Canada. And I met Michael Lee Chin about 25 years ago. The first time I met Michael Lee Chin, about 25 years ago, when he returned to Jamaica for the first time, and he returned to Jamaica to take over NCB. He bought out all of the NCB banks in Jamaica, which was about 20 at the time. And at the time in Jamaica, we heard about this billionaire, this Canadian billionaire coming to Jamaica to buy out the NCB banks, and I met him while I was working at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. So Michael Lee Chin's been around for a while, and in Canada, like, his name is all over the place. In Toronto, he contributes a lot. He does a lot of philanthropy work. He gave a lot of money in Canada. I know the Crystal Museum, there's a Crystal Museum downtown Toronto that was named after him. There's also a hospital, like I was passing a hospital somewhere in Burlington, and his name was right on top of the building. So Michael Lee Chin has done a lot in Canada, and I know that I'm not sure of his philanthropy work that he's doing in Jamaica now, but I know, as I said, NCB Bank, and he has done a lot in Jamaica, and I think he's originally from Mandeville, Jamaica. So that is Michael Lee Chin, billionaire, Jamaican Canadian, and one of the biggest success stories coming out of Canada and Jamaica. So guys, sound off in the comment section and let me know what your thoughts about these two stories. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. And remember, peace. I'm out.